Hello friends, today we are diving into one of the most important topics of personal development: self-confidence. We have all heard the phrase, be confident in yourself and you will succeed. Yet for many, confidence seems distant and complicated. This raises the question of why self-confidence sometimes appears unattainable and difficult. After all, confident people always seem more successful, calmer, and even happier. Today I will show you that being self-confident is actually easier than you think. It is not an innate trait possessed by the chosen few, but a skill that can be developed and strengthened. Are you ready to discover how easy it is to become self-confident? Let's start with the key question. Why is confidence so important to us? Perhaps because it gives us a sense of control and strength. When we are confident, we better understand what we want and have more determination to achieve it. Confidence gives us charisma and makes us more attractive in the eyes of others. But you know that feeling when you walk into a room and suddenly all eyes are on you. And then you realize that you actually just forgot to take the tag off your new shirt. Yes, confidence is important, but it won't replace attentiveness. However, let's get back to the point. Most importantly, it gives us inner peace and resilience, which are so necessary to cope with the challenges of life. However, as already mentioned, confidence is not a magical ability that someone is endowed with from birth. This is the result of internal work, practice, and actions. In this video, we will break down how to build this self-confidence step by step. Often we think of confidence as something external, related to how others perceive us. But true confidence always comes from within. It does not depend on the opinions of others, external success, or approval. To be confident, we first need to understand how we perceive ourselves. The famous writer and activist Maya Angelou once said, "I have learned that people will forget what you said, forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel." This is a key point. Confidence is not about how you look on the outside but how you feel on the inside. Here, an important point arises. External achievements do not always lead to confidence. Of course, successes can give us a temporary sense of self-control, but this is more a result of our actions than a cause. Often people who possess self-confidence achieve success not because they have already accomplished something significant, but because they primarily rely on their own strengths. And here, I want to give you examples from my life. Once I decided to try my hand at something completely new to me, launching my own project. I did not have enough experience in this field. At first I thought I wouldn't be able to do it, but something inside me said, "Just try, you can do it, everything will work out." I started with small steps, learning everything along the way and believing that I could overcome any difficulties. At first there were mistakes, of course, but with each new step I felt my confidence growing. It was not related to immediate successes as they came later, but it was the ability to move forward despite difficulties that helped me achieve what I had not even dreamed of before. One of the most important aspects of developing confidence is accepting ourselves as we are. Each of us has both strengths and weaknesses. The problem for many people is that they focus on their shortcomings and constantly strive to correct them. As a result, they begin to feel insecure. However, true confidence does not come when we rid ourselves of all weaknesses, but when we accept ourselves with all our flaws. A wonderful example of this approach can be found in Brené Brown's book, The Gifts of Imperfection. Brown, a renowned researcher on vulnerability, emphasizes the importance of accepting one's imperfections and recognizing that every person is unique in their imperfect form. In her book, she writes about how many people experience shame and insecurity while trying to hide their weaknesses, which only intensifies their feelings of inadequacy. But in her opinion, it is the acceptance of one's vulnerabilities and flaws that is the path to true confidence and a fulfilling life. Brown explains that those who learn to live by accepting their imperfections become not only more confident, but also more open to growth and development. When we stop fearing our flaws, we stop fearing judgment from others. Moreover, those around us begin to see us as strong individuals capable of being honest with ourselves. And this is an important lesson. Confidence is not about being perfect, but about being real. Confidence often comes through actions. When we procrastinate and avoid responsibility out of fear of failure, we only strengthen our doubts. But as soon as we start to take action, our fear gradually disappears, and in its place comes confidence. For example, many people are afraid of public speaking. This fear is primarily generated by the thought that they might make a mistake, look foolish, or not be liked by the audience. But as soon as you take the first step, go on stage and start speaking, the fear fades away and confidence begins to grow. The 5-second rule helps with this. Mel Robbins. She asserts that if you have an idea or a plan, you shouldn't think about it for too long. Within 5 seconds, start taking action, without letting your mind come up with excuses and fears. This simple principle allows us to get to work more quickly and as a result feel more confident. The more you act, the less fear you have. A big mistake that many people make is trying to do too much at once. They set ambitious goals for themselves, and when they cannot achieve them, they lose confidence. But the secret is to start with small steps. Setting achievable goals is a powerful way to develop confidence. Each small achievement reinforces belief in oneself and one's abilities. An example of this approach can be seen in James Clear's book, Atomic Habits. Clara asserts that small but consistent changes lead to significant results. Each successful completion of a small task strengthens your confidence. It works like a snowball. Small achievements gradually turn into big successes, and your confidence grows with each new step. Your environment plays a huge role in how confident you feel. If you are surrounded by people who support you, believe in your abilities, and inspire you, it will be much easier for you to develop your confidence. Recall moments when someone said something encouraging to you and expressed confidence in your abilities. How did that affect your well-being? Most likely, it gave you strength and self-confidence. However, it is important to remember that the environment can also suppress confidence. If you are surrounded by people who doubt themselves, often criticize you, or belittle your achievements, it can negatively affect your self-esteem. As Jim Rohn said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about who these people are in your life. Do they support you? Or perhaps, it's time to reevaluate your surroundings and seek those who can help you develop confidence." Many people believe that failures kill confidence, but in reality, each failure is an opportunity to learn and become stronger. Remember Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb after thousands of failed attempts. When he was asked how he dealt with so many failures, he replied, "I did not fail. I just found 1,000 ways that don't work." Edison understood that failures are not the end, but a part of the path to success. The more you learn to accept failures as part of the process, the easier it will be for you to maintain self-confidence. In fact, success is not the absence of mistakes, but the ability to keep moving forward despite them. Each failure makes you wiser and stronger if you learn from it. One of the biggest myths associated with confidence is that confident people always do everything right and never make mistakes. This is far from the truth. Confidence is not the pursuit of perfection, it is the ability to accept your mistakes, learn from them, and move on. As the famous saying goes, don't be afraid to make mistakes, be afraid not to try. When you realize that you don't have to be perfect to be confident, life becomes easier. You stop fearing mistakes and start taking action, knowing that each mistake is a step forward. Friends, how do you deal with self-doubt? What helps you feel more confident in difficult moments? Share your thoughts in the comments. Perhaps your experience will help other viewers take a step towards confidence. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any new videos. And of course, I look forward to your comments. Share your thoughts, ask questions, tell me what difficulties you face on your path to confidence. Together, we can help each other become more confident and stronger. Good luck on your journey to self-confidence. Goodbye, everyone.